in the presentation of the Digital Educational Kit. This is part of the work in Work Package 9. And something that I would like to remark is the objective of this educational program or the training program. Basically, to structure all the contents on what we did in the project, what is part of the concept of the project on the platform, and the final goals of what we did this. Basically, there are training materials, as I said, the video tape, the video recording, all the presentations. Those training lessons is structured in modules, so you can follow those modules in order to, let's say, learn from the ECOFACT that we did and can support the replication of the platform. Basically, these materials on this workshop, we did the Guyon one, which was presented all the partners. Each partner developed one piece of this educational training. So based on this training, this is the resume. The idea, I'm not sure, is to develop more or maybe on some online materials, but probably this is the end of the educational training. In a resume, there are 8 different modules. Each partner developed the modules you can see there, basically from the introduction, the overview of the manufacturing sector, environmental assessment tools, the energy optimization tools, actually the ECOFACT platform concept, the adoption, and the extrapolation of this platform, and some conclusion section. Going in quite detail on what you will find inside each module, the introduction deals specifically with the main components of the ECOFACT project, giving some insights about for what we did the project, or for what is the purpose or the final client of the platform, and how we can explain in quite an easy way the architecture behind this platform. So it is separated on the different components that are part of the platform, and also how they explain the different levels, which is quite interesting in the presentation. This made by Cartif, and well, it tries to explain in an easy way for how works this platform. We follow with a second model of an overview of the different manufacturing sector, putting the focus on the sectors that are in the project, about all the, let's say, white goods, automotive sector, the food and beverage, and also different other solutions. We put the focus on the energy consumption, how these companies consume the energy, and what the, let's say, potential of the energy efficiency actions. So in this module, you will find some insights on who are the next replication clients, or for who client we can replicate the platform, and in some insight about the energy consumption. The solutions presented in here are resuming the use of renewable energy, some going in details on the manufacturing processes, efficiency and energy consumption, and so on, and some extension of applications. There is the module 3. It is focused on the environmental assessment tools, mostly based on the LCA and LCC cost assessment, and how we deal with this, with the functional unit, the impact categories, all the processes that are behind on the CymaPro software. In this case, it is CymaPro Flow used for the platform. So basically, this model deals with the introduction and how we apply life cycle assessment based on CymaPro, and was prepared by consultants. The next module is more going in detail, technical details about the energy optimization tool. This work is quite very detailed in the explanation on how this model introduces the energy management system, how it takes the simulations on the, let's say, practical cases specifically. You can see there how the continuous simulation, discrete simulation are combined for discrete event simulation, which is quite interesting. The combination of the management system and these types of simulation and how can be replicated in different manufacturing processes. There are a specific uses case. First one is based in here in this plant, and the other one is focused on TOFA's manufacturing plant. So basically, you will find there two different case studies. It's very explained in that, and the different functionalities and how these tools can allow to support the simulation activities. Going in the next step is the ECOFACT platform concept. In here, in this module, you will find information about all the environmental, let's say, how has been developed the architecture and implemented in this platform. This is very well also explained in the different functionalities. You can see there in the slide a resume on that, and how is the interoperability, how the operations management deals with the fuel, energy, and environment, and how they, let's say, interact all the platforms behind. And well, finally explains in a little more detail how the data acquisition is going with the sensors, the platform configuration, and the combination of the architecture. And also there is an user example of the platform. So probably this is the, let's say, more complete in terms of explaining how the platform works. Going in a little detail, this is something that we wanted to remark, the adoption in a step-by-step from the different levels and how the data acquisition works and how it ends in a decision support platform that can be, which is the, let's say, general platform that the client see or the manufacturing plant see. This is also included. This is a very, let's say, conceptual scheme about the holistic decision support tool. As I say, this is something that supports all the decision process, but on the behind is the previous models that I explained. Basically, module 7 goes beyond, let's say, trying to how to extrapolate the platform. So it was prepared by Reina based on a survey in the different manufacturing sectors. They had many, let's say, feedback on the different sectors and how they select, let's say, from the answer and the different stakeholders, some basic, let's say, insights about how we can reach factories, mainly those that has, let's say, energy consumption fragmented in the different stages and processes, and how for who should be the, let's say, the platform, which is mostly the energy manager or the production manager. So you will find in this module insights on how to extrapolate this platform, and some discussions arise today. So probably this would, let's say, market analysis in some way is very useful for the exploitation of the platform. Finally, there is a specific video made by my colleague Camilo. It's a resume in more or less detail of the different models, but will be, let's say, combined with the video that we will prepare from CIRSE and will be uploaded also with some conclusions about the educational kit. And from my side, that's it. If you have any question or doubt, please let me know.